Hi, family. Just wanted to pop in here real quick and let you know that the United States has shot down another flying object. This time, it was over Hawaii. That's two. I mean, these people have to be blind. I've heard that there are thousands of China supposed refugees, I don't know how, at the border trying to cross over. Guys, I don't care what they say, whether balloon, yeah. They're trying to Trojan horse us with this. They're planning for war. Six trumpet war. Guys, this is exciting times, not times to be afraid, guys. The Lord is coming. He's coming soon. We've got to prepare to endure until the end. We've seen pestilence. We're seeing earthquakes. We've seen false Christ. We've seen apostasy in the church. We're seeing nation against nation. We're seeing wars and rumors of wars. Yeshua, Jesus, told us to wait for this. Guys, I'll be back on in a little bit. If I can keep my internet going, I'm having a little bit of difficulty. I'm sure you all are too. Ever since the spy balloon, whatever they call it, went by, my internet will not stay connected. It keeps going off. I'm having trouble with Twitter. I'm having trouble with Facebook, YouTube, even my own ministry site, or our ministry site. Hi, Michael, honey. Listen, if you have disabled friends, you need to stop talking them down. Michael is a wonderful young man. He loves the Lord with all his heart and soul. He has an innocent heart of a child, because we know that if we do not become as a child, we can't enter the kingdom. He is disabled. He can't walk. He can't talk. But do you think he let that stop him? No. Every day he comes to me, Kimmy, how can I preach the gospel? He knows time is short. He knows what's coming. He's prepared, if he has to give his life for Yeshua, for Jesus. He is ready. He found an app with, I miss Gary, with another of our beloved brothers that passed on. They made him take the shot. The devil's trying to get our minds off of everything. Pray for my daughter. She's got colon cancer. She took the shot, the first and the second, I begged her not to, guys. She has autoimmune disease. She has, they say, inoperable colon cancer. Her magnesium and potassium levels go up and down. They can't even do a colonoscopy on her. I rebuke that in the name of the Lord. He died for her healing. In the name of Yeshua, it's going to be just a blood clot that's going to pass or something. I know it. You know, we've been through horrible times in life just like you have. But it's time to be strong. From the time I was 13, the Lord, excuse me, I've got 2 layers on. It's cold here in Texas today. It's going to get colder. But praise God, we're safe, right? But, I forgot to tell you. He went with the help of our brother, and his name was Gary. I know half of you know him. Oh, I still miss him. He helped me so much in the ministry. He couldn't speak either. He was handicapped. There was not anything that man could not hack. We were locked out of our groups, How to Find Salvation. Our very first chat room, I think it was 6 years ago, trying to bring people together, not just Christians here in America, but around the world. And our brothers and sisters in other places like Nepal, God put it on our heart. They could go up. They couldn't get on the internet much. They had a cell phone. They go up in the hills and they could catch a signal, and they could get on there and tell us what was going on and ask us to pray. And we would intercede for them as they went on their journey because they were in danger. We have a brother over there right now who lost his wife and has 2 babies. Hey, if God puts it on your heart, you want something to do with the persecuted church and helping them, I'll put a link down below. Get in touch with the brother right now. We're out of funds. There's no funds. We used to try to help him. But right now we're just out of funds. And He left. He's amazing. He had a lot of money. He came from a wealthy family in India. He gave his life to Christ. His family disowned him, threw him out. He went to Nepal with nothing but his Bible, a pair of clothes, shoes on his back, couldn't speak the language, went over there, trusted the Lord, and God has been leading him ever since. And since his wife has died, persecution has gotten extremely worse. And he is asking for brothers and sisters' prayers, help, friendship. A lot of you probably already know him. I'll put, if I can find the link to his page, I'm sure I have it. I mostly talk to him on Messenger. But I'll put it down below and you can get in touch with him. If he asks you who you are, and he is very kind, just tell him Kimmy sent me. He knows. But Michael is a great man of God. I believe he's 23. No, 24. I think he's 24. Can't talk, can't walk, can't do anything. Has a feeding tube, but he doesn't care. Nothing in this life is going to stop him. He found an app with the help of our brother Gary, which is why I brought Gary up, that helps him. He's a little slow because the app takes time, but he can speak. It will text for him. And if you speak with him, if you use voice clips, which I know a lot of you will ask me something and I respond with a voice clip, this is why. These are some mighty warriors of the Lord. They're not afraid of anything. They have the heart of a child, and they are out there preaching. Go to his page. He is trying with everything he's got to preach. He knows that he can't talk. He's learned how to video. He's setting up his little app where he can speak, and he's telling people Jesus is coming. Jesus can change your life. He changed mine. If I can do it, you have no excuse. Encourage this brother. I love him. He's my little brother, my right-hand man. He helps me in the ministry. He helps in the... we have a page for disabled adults and children that love the Lord so they can learn. They can see things through video. We have groups, and he's in there. I'm telling you. And don't think because he's handicapped and all this that he doesn't care. He knows Bible prophecy, loves Bible prophecy. He is ready to learn and to teach about the tribulation. It's just we are praying that God helps him there. We're trying to find ways, but he is amazing. So if you have a disabled friend, don't just let him sit behind, sit there and tell him God doesn't expect anything. That's not right, because they're using their handicaps as a blessing, as a ministry tool, and they're getting out there and they're using it. So when you see these people saying, I can't, and they're hurting, and they see someone like Gary was and like Michael, they have no excuse. They feel guilt and shame, and they are pushed, and then they get out there. And that's how we do it, because he that endures till the end shall be saved. Love your brother as yourself. I'll be back on later. I'll try to put the links for the brother in Nepal and Michael's Facebook page so you can get in touch with them. I love you guys. I'll be back on. Shalom.